1. It's really difficult roasting Angie because we have so much in common. We're both Italian-American, overweight, bipolar comedy teachers from Second City. The only two things we have that are different are my eyes are hazel and I think hers are brown. And I'm not gonna end up a lonely, bloated corpse floating in Lake Michigan by the middle of March.
La's Italian, I'm Sicilian, so I'm better. All right, it's true. La and I are both bipolar, but as you can, it's true. But as you can tell, La's not medicated.
That's the whole, okay.
Yeah, that's the part where they laugh, then I end.
Yeah. It's just therapy. Angie and I are good friends. So as such, we do have a deal for tonight at this roast is that she won't tell lies about me and I won't tell the truth that her alcoholism is going to cause her to become a lonely, bloated corpse floating in Lake Michigan by the middle of March, folks. The clock is ticking.
There's an old Italian saying, don't shit where you eat. But La took that as eating ziti on the toilet, and that's not what they meant by pasta bowl.
What did they mean? I only find happiness in the bottom of both of those bowls.
I know you're gonna die in the toilet like you're doing all your favorite things.
Angie likes to undercut my professional acting successes. But even with multiple roles on TV, film, and Broadway, my greatest acting achievement is when I host comedy shows and bring her out and say, you guys gonna have a great time with the next comedian. She's really funny. And she won't end up a lonely, bloated corpse floating in Lake Michigan by the middle of March. You're not taking me seriously. She's almost done.
It's true, La was on Chicago PD and Chicago Fire. You know why I know that? He won't shut up about it. I didn't need to hear a detailed description of how Dick Wolf's cock tastes like.
Saltier than you would imagine. Angie often brags about her connection to famous talent manager Barry Katz. Barry Katz is famous for discovering Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, and Wanda Sykes. But if she doesn't stop drinking, the only thing Barry Katz is going to discover is her lonely, bloated corpse floating in Lake Michigan by the middle of March.
I really wish
that man doesn't care about you.
I really wish you wouldn't invoke Barry Katz's name. Every time you do, Dave Chappelle writes a new trans joke. A lot of people don't know La's father survived being a 9/11 first responder. Yeah. And he's super disappointed that La looks like Fat Bin Laden. And he's a Jets fan.
It's a 9/11 joke from the woman who's gonna die 30 miles from where she was born. All right.
Oh, you mad that I picked on your happy alive dad?
No, my father's an asshole before and after 9/11. We're all okay with that. Angie claims that not alcoholism, but her being a premenopausal anemic is the cause for her blurry vision, shaky limbs, bloated corpse that's gonna be in the lake by the middle of March.
All right, guys, make some noise. We got Star Wars fans in the house? Yeah? Okay. All right, so this one's for you. So, La and I were watching Loki the other day, and I said, can you pause it? And he said, you can't interrupt this. And I said, how am I gonna understand Star Wars if I don't ask questions? And then he stopped talking to me for a week. And I think you stopped talking to me is what interrupted the program.
Angie doesn't know that that's a Marvel show and Star Wars and Marvel are different things.
Oh, are you a grown man that has tiny toys you don't play with in your house?
I have a 12-year-old son, it's fine. Angie's big claim to fame is being a contestant on Netflix's Bad Baker competition, Nailed it.
Oh, nice.
She didn't win. Seriously, she's so mediocre, she can't even be the best at being bad at something, and that is going to push her over the edge. Over the edge of the lake that her body is going to be floating in by the middle of March.
I'm sorry, Law, what is the name of the Netflix show that you're on?
Game of Stranger.
Yeah, you don't have a fucking Netflix show, so fuck yourself. Law's hairstyle is a creepy uncle in the front and unemployed in the back.
Unemployed in the back. My back hasn't been unemployed in years. In all seriousness, Angie is in all seriousness, Angie is a wonderful teacher and colleague. She's an amazing mom, and she's a very caring wife. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna say to her after we discover her body floating. By the middle of March, I'm telling you, man. It's a Shakespearean thing. You guys should read more. It's okay.
It's true I do have daddy issues, but not for Law. I'm attracted to older men who age well, not ones who look like a hobo rabbi. L'chaim.
Moyle the clown, ladies and gentlemen. The side ponytail makes her look younger. It's okay.
All right, let's give it up for Angie and Law. That was fucking weird. Oh my God.
I don't ever have time to have interventions for her, so I just took this opportunity.
God, I can't go near the lake now, apparently. All right, let's start. Chris Krieger, how'd you feel?
So mom and dad are fighting. Damn. Oh, so you guys teach comedy, right?
At Second City.
Oh, that sucks. Fuck.
Don't worry, there's still time.
Dude, I kind of liked your whole "in a van down by the river" thing that you had the whole time. That was pretty great. You look like a Confederate auctioneer. No, they were joking. Law's actually famous. Yeah, I loved you on the Citizen app. That was great. I'm not done. I wrote so many. But, Law, you look like a magician that went to prison for actually sawing a woman in half. You guys brought up Barry Katz and how much Angie loves. I think Angie loves Barry Katz just because cats are the only kids that still talk to her. Oh, shut up. Last one, Angie brought up 9/11. I believe we've witnessed an act of terrorism tonight. Sorry, all right. That was fun for everyone for different reasons. I thought it was good. I think that your bit that you chose, the whole she's gonna die, even though that is true, I think it was a good bit, and when it landed, it was actually pretty fun. So, Law, I'm giving my vote to you. Great job, guys. Thanks for doing the show.
All right, one for Law. Katie Kincaid.
Oh, man, that felt long. Woo! I was like, that was like the Titanic and the ship there, that sunk in the end too. So I will say I felt like I stepped into some weird like marriage counseling session. My favorite part was when Laws referenced his professional acting successes and no one believed him. And you do look like you have the eyes of someone who has seen a corpse. I will say
There's room for more. Whole room.
All right, that's not gonna win you points, bud. I did like Fat Bin Laden. I thought that was very fun. And I will say, like your bit, I at the beginning everyone hated it. At the end, they were like, okay. So I'm gonna give it to Law.
All right, 2 for Law. Gabe, what do you think? Gabriel Vizo.
Yeah, I thought it was a terrible idea to do that bit over and over. So, but I find it hilarious that you wrote that and you're like, I'm gonna write it again. And then you were probably having coffee like the next day and you're like, oh shit, I should write it again. And then it's like Wednesday and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna do it 4 more times. Yeah, that was, it wasn't very good, guys. It's okay though. I knew that this was gonna be bad as soon as he opened up and he was like, we teach at Second City. So, no one ever goes, I teach at Second City, and the audience is like, oh, this is gonna be fun. So, you look confused. I get it. God damn, dude.
You're so mean, dude. That's
you
so
know,
fucking. I
well,
mean, it's
you know,
true.
It's never too late to learn, but I don't know. Bye. Oh, I have to vote.
Yes,
I do
you
vote.
one.
I do vote. Fuck, this is so hard.
Gabriel, you're bombing worse than them right now.
Yeah. Well, I took their class 3 months in a row, so.
Yes, and.
I vote for the dude. I vote for the guy.
All right, Law has it. Kaylee Horton, how are you?
I've been better. Everybody give it up for my aunt and uncle who aren't allowed at family dinners anymore. I didn't believe Law when he said he was on TV just because I didn't realize he could fit. I loved your 9/11 joke. I really liked it. Maybe I was the only one, but I liked it. And I did think, I was like, this is gonna get fucking annoying. And then it didn't really, too much. So I'll give it to you, Law.
Tim Smith, how are
An
you?
incredible endorsement there for you, Law. I thought it was gonna suck ass, and it kind of did, but I think this is a great time to just promote. BetterHelp.com is like, it's pretty affordable therapy. It's not bad. The therapists are pretty good. This one felt oddly personal in a really weird way. This was one where I was like, I don't even think we need to be here. This is clearly between them. I'm gonna go Angie because I think you had more jokes that landed intentionally, and he was leaning on a bit, and it kind of went okay, but some of yours actually hit, so I'm going Angie.
All right, give it up for them, Angie and Law. Give it up for them. Law's your winner. How we guys doing? We have two improv teachers. We have.
Improv.
You don't teach improv. What do you teach?
I teach stand-up.
You teach stand-up? Good. You guys had your debut tonight at Roast Battle Chicago. How do you guys feel it went? Law Tarello, Angie McMahon.
It was a blast, dude. I would get to make fun of my friend, and it's fun to make fun of your friends.
You did this insane thing. We've seen people do this very risky thing where they dedicate themselves to one concept the whole time, like a character, which is very much what a sketch comedy guy would do. And that's okay. I don't mind it. It was very risky, but you rolled the dice and you had to stay with it the whole time. As you started to do that, because you do, for when people, you guys get to see it, go watch the whole battle, you essentially do the same punchline 7 times with a different setup.
Yeah, I just really wanted to. I really wanted to have a bit, and one of my biggest influences was Gilbert Gottfried's setup when he said Bob Saget raped and murdered a girl in 1990. It's a great roast thing that he did, but he just said the same thing over and over again. I was like, oh, I'm gonna try it. Let's see what happens. I'm no Gilbert, but I gave it a shot and it worked tonight.
All right, for your friend who looks like a dead body, how did you feel that he called you a dead body so much?
I mean, he's not wrong. I'm quite upset that I didn't get a clapback in that I wrote. The clapback was, you're a Chicago Italian that has bigger tits than me. Thank you.
There you go.
You know, and
Oh, dude, the amount of times that people will text me after a battle and be like, I wrote this one, I didn't get it in, and you cut us off? Yeah, because you did 19 jokes and we told you 7. Thank you guys so much. If they want to follow you guys on the socials, where do they go?
My best place to go is Linktree / Angie McMahon Comedy, and it has all my socials.
Here we go.
You can find me on Insta as Improv Law.
And you can find him in the bottom of Lake Michigan by Marsh. Thank you.